Diane in Denmark here. I'm interrupting our 40-day habit challenge video series to bring you something that I promised you, my latest clothes swap party haul. And I'm just going to start this video by mentioning it. I'm going to be doing a clothes swap party haul and a little update on dressing your truth. And I know some of you don't like that, that's fine. And I'm just going to repeat to you again, I'm not one of those YouTubers that says, please subscribe to my channel. You won't hear me saying that, and you won't hear me saying, please give me a thumbs up. And in return, I expect a bit of respect and that you do not kind of cloud my channel with any negativity. We are a positive place here. We've got a nice little community. And in Denmark, they have a saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So you are forewarned that this is a clothes swap and dressing your truth update. So if you don't like that, just switch over to another channel and all will be well and good. And to the rest of you, you know, I try and keep my videos short to around 15 minutes. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to do this in the 15 minutes. So if you've got laundry to fold, if you want to clean up the kitchen, if you want to tidy out your desk drawer, feel free to come and join me for some hygge. So anyway, onto the clothes swap party. We had it last night. I'm not sure I'll be uploading this video, probably the day after. Anyway, we had it at one of the ladies' houses, Carolyn, last night. And there were probably about 18 ladies there last night. And it's funny how it's just really snowballed. Sue gave a little speech and she said, you know, we started it, there were about 8 of us. And now we're not kind of turning folks away at the door, but it's a kind of first come, first served basis if you can come to the party. And not everybody can make it every time, and sometimes, you know, you bring a friend. So we just want to really encourage you to do the same thing. You get a really good community going. It's good for the environment. We're not buying new stuff. And also, one of the things that we've seen happen on these clothes swap parties is because we're going to the clothes swap party and we're decluttering stuff that we have, when we are out in the stores, we're thinking, no, I'm not going to buy that because, you know, and I've just decluttered some of that, or, you know, I have that already and I don't wear it. So it's made us really mindful of what we're bringing into the house. So everybody wins. And also, because I get this question on every single clothes swap party video that I make, what happens to the stuff which is left over at the end of the party? Well, I can tell you, it's all donated. It either goes to... we've had it going to a women's shelter, it goes to a charity shop, it goes to the recycling centre where they have a place where they sell things in their own little shop. So everything is recycled or goes onto somebody else. So nothing is wasted. And that's one of the things that we love about it, that, you know, whatever we're not using, we're passing on to somebody who can use it. So anyway, eyes down for Full House, and I'll put some pictures at the end of the video of the food, because the food is always a starring role where we always bring along something to share. So I'll put that at the end of the video, and I'm going to show you what we got. Now here's just to put things into perspective. Oh, hold on, I'll just close the door. This is actually my outfit for tomorrow, and this is a blouse that I showed on a video just the other day, that Vibeke came round to see what I was taking to the clothes swap party. She couldn't attend the clothes swap party, and she took some of the things that I was taking to the party, and she brought me this blouse, which is fantastic, type 1 blouse with little stars on it. So that's my outfit for tomorrow. But let me just close the door, because I know the birds are making a wee noise. Yeah, as you've seen me decluttering, I declutter on a regular basis, and I have this white bag in the bottom of my wardrobe, so that anytime I find makeup that's not working for me, or nail varnish that you know is just the wrong colour, clothes I'm not wearing any longer or just don't enjoy, they go into this bag. So when I go to the clothes swap party, I just, you know, get the bag and I'm ready to go. And actually at the clothes swap party yesterday, I had this bag full, and I remember I had hats, I remember the swimming hat. That went back to Sue, who gave it to Jo, because Jo had the same one and she's been wearing hers for years and it's kind of crumbled now. So she was delighted to get that funny swimming hat with all the flowers, like was it Esther Williams? I've forgotten the name again. Anyway, and I also had like this IKEA bag and like half another IKEA bag full of stuff. Plus, of course, the food that we take along to share at the party and some wine. So we had tons of stuff. And I hope you've noticed that when I come back from these parties that I'm bringing back less and less. If you go back and watch my clothes swap party hauls, you'll see I'm bringing less back. I'm really nailing it down of what I am, you know, going to use and going to wear. So anyway, let's dive into it, because I know you're all excited as that. And I'm sorry about the lighting in here. You know, that's my my bedside lamp light. And you know me, I just film with my little telephone, and yeah, I've got a Samsung telephone on a little tripod. So anyway, here's what I bought back. This is my haul. Ooh, lovely stuff. And we'll just go one by one, and I'll tell you about things on the way. Right, here we are. Now, this is the most Danish item of the evening. Now, can you see what that says? Okay, I'm going to give you a little Danish lesson here. It says gæster, and gæster means guests, you know, like guests to your home. Now, what do you think this is? Any takers, any guesses? Now, this should be kind of obvious if you've been watching my channel for a while. What happens when you come home in Denmark and you cross the threshold? You take off your shoes and you either put on a pair of indoor shoes or slippers, or going around in your stocking feet. And this is something that you'll quite often see in Danish homes. And I've taken it to use at our summer cabin, because we have a lot of guests at summer cabin. I'm going to hang that up just inside the door. And in here we have guest slippers, and that's what happens in Denmark. Often when you go to a Danish home, they'll have a basket at the door filled with socks or with slippers. And I can see here we've got size 37, 38. That's like a British size. Let me see, 37 there. British size 5, if I remember correctly. And then we've got a size 44, 45. That's my husband's size. So that's like a man slipper size 10. Oh, and we've got more here. I think we've got 4 pairs. 42, 43 and 41, 42. So we've kind of got size like 5, 6, 8, 10. Something like that. So there we go. A wee bit of Danish culture for you. And if you've ever seen also my pictures on Instagram, you'll know that even if you have like a plumber coming to the house or an electrician, the electrician takes off his shoes when he comes in the door. So it's quite funny. The first time it happened to me, I was like, why is he taking his shoes off? But there you go. So anyway, that was the first item that I took from the clothes swap party last night. Sorry, oh, itchy nose. Does that mean I'm getting money? I can never remember. Oh, and I've popped something here because this was something that I got at the last clothes swap party that somebody had put in, and there was about half of it left, and I really enjoyed that and actually finished using it yesterday. And I don't know if you're like me. My dad, when I was younger, my dad would drive me mad because he would be like cutting off the tops, you know, of toothpaste tubes and squeezing every last bit out. As I've gotten older, I do the same thing. I don't know if you're the same. I hate waste. But this one was a really easy one to get the very last of it out. So that's going in plastic recycling. But that was something that I got at the clothes swap party and really enjoyed. So anyway, that's for plastic. Lovely smell. Anyway, and the other thing was, at the clothes swap party, I always take my Dress in Your Truth cards. And these kind of keep me on the straight and narrow if I'm not sure about the colours and stuff. And I'm just going to mention Dress in Your Truth. I noticed Carol Tuttle wrote the other day, they're having a sale on these cards at the moment. So if you've kind of been sitting on the fence, and remember I tell you never to buy anything, just, it's up to you if you want to buy them. But I found these really great in helping me decide, you know, what is it really T1 or is it T4? And also even has like the patterns, and it's so funny because when I look at this is the kind of patterns that Vibeke wears. She's a type 2, and she likes she's a soft type, and her patterns are very connected. Well, I'm more the kind of random and dots, polka dot stars. So anyway, if you've been on the Friends About Dressing Your Truth, they've got a sale going on at the moment of the cards. And also Carol has uploaded onto YouTube some brand new face profiling videos, because I know a lot of you have commented on my videos or Instagram saying, oh, you don't know what type you are. I cannot help you with that, only you know yourself. But if I can just say to you, go with you know, your face shape and your energy, and it's nothing to do with extrovert introvert, it's more the energy. You know me, I can't kind of sit still. I'm a type 1 energy, so go and look at those videos. Those are really helpful. I'll put a link, I'll see if I can put a link to them up there and down there. So anyway, on with the other stuff from last night. A couple of nail varnishes, and that's what I'm going to do today because my nail varnish needs changed. I got these really nice colours. One is, I'm going to do the kind of YouTube thing now. I don't know, a wee bit of glare there. Can you see it's got a sparkly sheen to it, a number 7. So I'm really looking forward to trying that one. And then this one is pale pink from C&D Vinolux. Yeah. So I'm going to be wearing one of those tomorrow. You'll see it in tomorrow's video. And I was wearing pearls last night, and there were more pearls and nobody else wanted them, so I've taken them. And these ones, though it looks like they've got a clip, they're actually elasticated. And you know me, I love pearls. Oh, and another one. So lots of pearls, and quite often I like to layer several lengths of pearls, a bit like Thoroughly Modern Millie. So those were really great. And let me just take the small things. And this one, now this is a pink and gold necklace, quite a fine one. You can see it there, pink, and it's the Danish brand Pilgrim, or Pilgrim, as you probably know it as. So that's a really nice one. I think I'll be wearing that a lot in the summer with very light and bright white things. And this is a necklace which I took from the clothes swap, took it back, but I think I'm going to try it again because I think it'll look nice in the summer with all my kind of light blue things. So that was one that came back. And that's the thing with these clothes swaps. Often we take something, we try it, and then you decide, you know what, it's not really my style, or it doesn't really work for me, and back into the swap it goes. So sometimes things come back. Right, and then I took some, now this is, I quite like having little perfume and cream things, and I put them in my bag when I'm down skinny dipping, because I always like to put some cream on my feet when we're finished. And this is Bulgari, I don't know if it's a certain thing, but there's a perfume, there's a perfume, and there is a body cream, and the other one is, a face cream, so some Bulgari cream, and it also looks really nice, just the white packaging. And I got another couple of items, you know, we take along, as I said, any kind of things like body shampoos, there was food stuff there last night, there was kitchen appliances, I mean, you name it, we swap it. A Kath Kidston hand cream, so that's also going in my bag for down at sea. And this one is a Rimmel, there we are, it's a brow powder. And this actually looks brand new, it's still got the plastic on it. And since, you know, I'm 51 now, and then in my younger years, I would never kind of go out the house without lipstick. Oh, hold on. I just say hi to my son. He's just come home. Okay, I'm back. It wasn't my son, it was my daughter. In my younger years, I would always have to have lipstick before I went out. And now, since I'm 51 and my eyebrows have really faded a lot, and you can see I have a lot of grey at the back and a lot of grey coming in. I find that I really need to define my eyebrows, because otherwise you can't kind of see my face. So I wear, normally I just use eyeshadow, a brown eyeshadow, brown grey, because I've got a mixture of colour. And this actually looks as though it's a kind of That's going to be quite a good colour. Hold on, see, browny grey. So that was really good to get, because it's not something I would go and buy in a shop. I would just use what I have. Right, and I think that, oh, hold on. There's more body cream. And this is from, hold on, I don't know if I can read it even. From the White, oh, it's the White Company. I think that's the London one. White Company. So a lot of little body creams. But I took some in the first round of swapping. And what happens is, you know, we'll kind of swap things. And then in the second round, we kind of, you know, put things back that we tried on didn't suit us. And then at the end of the evening, you can just, you know, if there's anything extra that you want. So that's why I've got so many body creams. Right, on to the clothes. I've got this really nice, what would you call it, kind of ice cream pink jumper. And it's a cotton one by Lynn Adler, whatever that is. And that's a really nice kind of chunky weight. And that's going to be really nice for the summer. There we are. So a pink jumper. And I quite like these kind of textured knits and with a bit more structure to them. So that's one there. And then this beautiful, this is Angora and wool, and it's a winter white colour, and it's an oversized big softy jumper, and I think that's going to look really nice. And I don't wear v-necks, so if I'm wearing this, I always wear it with something, normally some kind of shirt underneath, and I'm thinking this will look really nice with a winter white shirt that I've got with gold print on it from Zara, which I also got in a charity shop. So that's that one there, I'm really looking for it. And that's from the And Other Stories. And Other Stories is like the designer line from H&M. They have really nice things. And then, oh, I've got a pair of pink jeans. So I'll kind of go with my with my pink jumper that you just saw. They're very pale pink. Let me see if I can get the colour around again on this. Yeah, I'm sorry for the lighting, but hey ho. There we go. And I don't know what the, oh, they're from G-Star. Just nice jeans, and they're really, really long, and I like that. I'm not so keen on the kind of 3/4 length, but I like to be able to kind of roll them up if I want to. So those were great too. If only the weather would cooperate and I could wear them. And also I got another pair of jeans from Miss Anna, and these belong to Sue. And these are a really nice dark blue. You know, I love that. My daily uniform is dark blue jeans, and then some kind of you know, top with a jacket, or you know, some kind of statement necklace. And that's my kind of daily uniform. Right. Oh, and there's more. And this is a white blouse, and I'm not sure where it came from, but I know that I spotted this at one of the last close swap parties, and my friend Bettina, she nabbed it before I did, and I said, Bettina, next time if you ever bring this back, it's got my name on it. And she brought it back yesterday because she said no, she hadn't really used it. So, oh, isn't that a nice one? It's got a wee bit of ruffles at the sleeves, which I really like, and it comes up high. Because I don't do v-necks, I don't have a full chest, but I've got quite good arms. So I like things that are kind of backless or little ruffles at the sleeve, something to show off that. So that one I'm looking forward to wearing. And I've got another cardigan, and that's basically it for the clothes. And this is kind of Val Dunican cardigan. It's actually got a really nice structure to it, and again, it's a winter white. And I love all these light colours. Since I discovered I'm not a T4, I'm a T1, I really can't stand having any kind of dark colours up top. I'm really back into, it has to be cream or light. I just want to keep light and up there. And this is from Banana Republic, which, if I remember rightly, I think is an American brand. So it's probably one of the American ladies who brought this one to the party. And I'm not into kind of really floaty cardigans, and this one doesn't close, but it's got a nice shape and structure to it, so you will be seeing me wearing that soon. Very nice. And the other things that I picked up last night, this was a pink kind of ombre coloured scarf. Now I put this into the clothes swap party, I can't remember when, it must have been last year. and it came back to the party, and now I'm kind of ready to wear it again. So that was funny to see that one again. Things come back, you know, it's a sign. And a few other bits and bobs here. It's like a yoga towel, one of these really lightweight, hold on, I'll show you. It's a towel, one of these ones that dries really fast. You see, I can't remember what the name of the type of cloth is, but these are great towels. And what I like to do is I like to have this either in my bike basket or in the car during the summer, because quite often I take a kind of spontaneous trip down to the sea and have a quick dip down at the sea, and it's just great to have a towel ready, or if we're out driving somewhere and I'll be like, oh, I want to go into the sea, so I've always got like a towel handy, so that's a great one for that. And this I picked up, and this I'm going to keep over at the summer house for when we go on wee kind of rambles. And I'll take it out and show you what it is, because I was thinking, you know, is it a shopper, or, you know, what is it? And this is a little pack-away rucksack. Oh, there we are. And I don't like the colours of it, but it's a practical thing. See, so you can kind of go out on your little ramble, and when it gets hot, you can take off your jacket or whatever and put it into your little backpack. And it says, "Caution, plastic bags are not cool." Well, can't disagree with that. And they're from Onya bags, Onya Back. There we are. So that was a good thing to have. And something I picked up from my daughter, because she's always going off on kind of survival trips. I thought it was a toilet bag, but I noticed here it's a North Face one. North Face. And it's got little things that you can kind of hook it onto your rucksack, you know, if you're out camping for a couple of days. And it is a toilet bag, and inside you can hang up, you know, hang it up around the tree. And it's even got a tiny little plastic, so it doesn't break, a little plastic mirror which attaches with Velcro, so you can look good when you're outside when you're outside camping. So that, and it's like really robust. So my daughter was pleased with that. And then the last two items, a brand new brush by Ho Ho Simonsen, which is a wet brush. You know, when you've done your hair in the morning and you don't want to be pulling a regular brush through your hair. And actually, my brushes need replacing, so that was good to pick up that one. And the last item, which I just took for fun because nobody else wanted it. Oh, and I was going to show you this basket that I bought from Lidl the other day. It folds down completely flat, and it can go on the back of your bike or in your car, and then you just pop it open when you need to go your shopping. The last item that I got, one of the American ladies must have been going through the cupboards, and it's McCormack spice mixes. So there's a guacamole mix, there we are, and the other one is Sloppy Joe's seasoning mix. And there was a hamburger, was there a hamburger helper? I don't know why I quite often see American ladies posting, you know, what's for dinner, and they mention hamburger helper. Now I really have to Google it, because in my mind I have this thing, like a hamburger for us is, you know, the burger that you put on a bun, not hamburger. Hamburger, I think in the States is like ground beef. And I've never understood what hamburger helper is. It's like, to me, it's like saying soup supporter. You know. So anyway, I'm going to have to Google it, or I'm sure somebody will tell me what hamburger helper is. So anyway, I took those just for fun, and I may use them. And if I don't use them, I'll hand them on to somebody else. So that was everything that I got at the clothes swap. As I said, it's just such a great, fun way to get together with your friends. They don't need to be doing dressing your truth. And the other thing is, we are all different shapes and sizes, because that's another question I get. But what happens if we are all different shapes and sizes, and we, as you've seen, we swap clothes, we swap scarves, jewellery, handbags, hats. My hats went yesterday. We had serviettes, we had kitchen bowls, I mean, there is no end to what you can swap. And even if you don't want to be swapping things like clothes, maybe you want to think of craft supplies, books, children's toys, children's equipment, just to get together with some friends and make it a fun, maybe at lunchtime or in the afternoon or in the evening. Just take a couple of hours, reach out to others, and let's just keep decluttering out there. So anyway, I'll put some pictures on at the end. One of the most fabulous things was cheese platter that I think it was Karen, South African Karen. You'll see the pictures. And we had salads and lots of wine, and there was vegan sausage rolls, and I made the vegetarian quiche, and a beautiful pavlova with, and there were 2 sauces to go with it, homemade Nutella sauce and homemade salted caramel sauce. So fabulous as usual. Anyway, gosh, I really do want to go over the 25 minutes. So as usual, live long and prosper. May the Danish hygge be with you. Hope you can get together with some friends to do a close-up party soon, and I shall run the photos of the of last night and see you on the other side. Okay, bye for now.